What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to, of course, be talking about with you guys. For those of you who haven't heard about this, we got a big Golden State Warriors report that currently actually says that the Golden State Warriors are extremely interested in potentially trading for Pascal Siakam. This is all being reported by Jason Anderson. The report says that the Sacramento Kings, Golden State Warriors, and Los Angeles Clippers are said to be particularly enamored with Raptors forward Pascal Siakam and will potentially be interested in trading for him. Now, I've spoken my thoughts and opinions on how I don't think the Warriors should, of course, go out and get Pascal Siakam. I think it would be a bad idea. Personally, we know that Pascal Siakam, he can be a good defender, but he's not a good interior defender. I don't really rate, his interior defense at all. He very much struggled quite a bit to, do that this season. The Raptors defense was pretty awful. I know with having, Aaron Baines and that, kind of being that he was their starting center, really, for a little bit of the season. Then Chris Boucher, kind of came in and played that starting center position. I think Boucher, he can definitely be a really nice shot blocker, but he definitely struggles to guard people that are, way bigger than him. We know he's not a very tall center, so I think he could be, a really nice big off the bench that could come in and maybe give you some higher energy, with the defense. So I think, that'd be alright for them, but they still need to find some really nice interior defense to help out Pascal Siakam, because his defense it's pretty terrible, if we're being honest here. I don't think he's going to come into the Golden State Warriors, who already have a pretty small ball team, and really help out this, that much. If they trade Andrew Wiggins for him as well, that means Pascal Siakam's going to have to play the small forward position. And I know he probably can, but I just don't know if I really rate a lineup of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Pascal Siakam, James Wiseman, and Draymond Green. I just don't think it makes that much amount of sense. I honestly am very, very concerned. If I was a Warriors fan, I'd be very concerned on the potential of trading for Pascal Siakam, as I just don't think it makes any sense whatsoever. What you probably have to give up, there's rumors that they'd have to give up James Wiseman, and I believe Andrew Wiggins to make the contracts match up. And look, those two players are going to be very important for this Golden State Warriors team. Especially James Wiseman, who didn't exactly have the overall good first season. He's going to come in and I think be great this second season. I know a lot of people are calling him a bust, but if you look at, Darius Garland, who missed kind of his entire college season, came into the NBA and had a terrible first season. Everyone was calling him the bust. I believe there was even an article that said he's the worst player in the NBA. Then you go and give him a full preseason, goes into his second season, and he is now the future of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And look, on paper it looks like Sexton's the best Cavalier because of his stats. But if you watch Cavs games, Darius Garland is their best player. He is an absolute machine. And I expect that if, Colin Sexton takes even more of a back seat to him, Darius Garland is going to have a freakishly good third season. At least I hope, as a Cavs fan. But when we look at the Golden State Warriors, James Wiseman, he can turn into this. There's nothing currently out there right now that is saying that James Wiseman could not turn into a very, very good player and maybe be even somewhat the future of the Golden State Warriors. There's nothing out there that's saying he can't. If he gets traded to the Toronto Raptors as a part of this deal, I have no doubt that he will be the future of the Toronto Raptors, especially considering their big thing is getting interior defense. I know his interior defense sucked in his first season, but in his second season, I expect that to be so much better, and he could be the absolute interior defender beast that he was in college, well, not college, rather high school, and then, of course, jump into the Toronto Raptors and just help out that interior defense. Plus, Andrew Wiggins, who had a very underrated season, could be a perfect third star for any team, would be, weirdly nice for this Toronto Raptors team. This Toronto Raptors team wouldn't have a star but wow, would it have like elite play, you know, I guess role players here and there. Like starting a point guard, you would have Fred VanVleet. At shooting guard, you know, no, actually, it's, you know, small forward rather, before we get into shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins is a small forward. Power forward, I think you go with small ball OG Anunoby, in my opinion. He's still a very, very good defender. You know, sorry, again, at shooting guard is Gary Trent Jr., who had a very good end to the season. Then at center, you got James Wiseman. Plus, off the bench, I believe you got Cam Birch, who will be there, Chris Boucher, who will continue to be there, Malachi Flynn, and then that's about it. Their team from there it's pretty cheap, but there's a lot to go from. I just feel like if you're the Golden State Warriors and you do something like this, you kind of ruin the team and the absolute future, you know, with it. So I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to go out and get Pascal Siakam. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, you know, to the channel for all those NBA content, NBA news. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlog channel. Don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already, which I'll link in all of them in the description down below. And don't forget to just comment your thoughts and opinions on all of this stuff down below. Are you guys excited, you know, maybe about Warriors potentially trading for Pascal Siakam? Do you agree and think that they shouldn't? Do you guys think the Toronto Raptors should, of course, trade him away? Again, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions on this down below. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.